Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Endless Space 2. This is some intense, kind of nerve-wracking music, honestly. Alright, so I think that the plan is going to be to go for green. It looks like the Riftborn have a lot of... They may not have a lot of systems in total, but they cover a lot of geographical area, and it seems like it would take a long time to clear them out. We could probably get rid of green, and then worry about blue afterward. So, to that end, we have a bunch of ships moving in a bunch of directions. We could attack from two different sides at the same time. I'm wondering if it would be smart to like go to Remor and then to Jane, assuming that that's how that's pronounced. And then also to bring a fleet, or maybe even two fleets, down on Hydrus at the same time, like from Justium. Because these ships, if I told them that I wanted them to go here, okay, they would take a direct route. We can build a lot of ships at Guyana pretty quickly. Let's try it. I was gonna send these guys north. I'm still gonna have them move to here and just chill there until we can get this stuff sorted out. Although I guess I have a lot of influence to play with. You know what? Why don't I... Huh, I can't praise them. Oh, Eternal War, sure. Well, we could just go take their stuff. My thinking was that I could turn this fleet around and, you know, use them on green. But, you know what? Maybe I can just have enough fleets to do everything all at once. And taking over both of these would actually get me access to the last resource as well. Yeah, okay. Okay, I think that's the plan. So let's build up a fleet at Guyana to use to hit green in the back after we start the assault from what I will be calling Galactic South. This is Gano. What does the fleet down here look like? It is at max. We have another fleet coming in that is also at max. So, if we're going to just build more ships, I guess I'm starting a new fleet. Yeah, okay. We kind of need to lay off for a little while because we're manpower capping again. What's the population like here, actually? Pretty close to full. Yeah, okay, let's start a new fleet. It'll take a little while. Not that long, apparently. I'm just gonna have a lot of low manpower ships for a while. Even with all those Patriot pills. Sweet, sweet Patriot pills. So I guess the question then is, do we wait? Because this fleet is like, well, it's not that many turns away. What did I do? Oh, I did this. That's true. The young Craver's eyes shine a little brighter when you introduce them to their new craft, and you suppose it might be interpreted as gratitude. But it's always difficult to know what a Craver is really thinking. Sorry, that's what a wasp is really thinking? I apparently have earned a sick new name, and I would like you to use it. I put a lot of effort into that. Let's merge these up. He's going to explore anomalies, that's right. Nobody's actually going to care if I do this, right? Are they going to get mad because I moved through their circle of influence? I'm not sure if that's a real thing. Actually, these guys might be after green, because it looks like they too are sort of trapped in a small area. And I am concerned about them winning the game. Okay, we're gonna want access to good mining after we get the Quadronix. It does look like we've broken off the vines that were around Justium, so now the only vines that are left are around Guyana. Are they still negatively affecting my food? They are. But only my food. Well, I don't know what it is that causes vines to die off, but I'm assuming that after the vines die off around Vienna, then red will be properly eliminated. And it makes sense that the ones around Vienna last the longest, because that was their home system. Okay, it looks like there's a quest coming to us that is not entirely aligned with my goals. Alright, we haven't needed to search curiosities in quite some time. What do we get? A new battle tactic, which we saw last game, Team Spirit. That's a pretty good one. And we've discovered a new luxury. Okay. Do we have mining here? We do have mining here, and actually I would really like to get the rate of Hyperium up. Vienna needs to keep building stuff. Probably just ships, honestly. Make me some slicers. Wow. Wow, they really pump them out fast, huh? Because I don't think we want to run too many butchers. My thinking here is just that the butchers don't have the A2S slugs, and also... when you go in on medium-sized ships, you are putting yourself at risk of getting your one ship countered and destroyed, and then losing a huge amount of your offensive potential. So I'm a little bit gun-shy about that. I'd like to have a good number of small ships to go along with. You are governing, so pick up this. Our governors are going to end up not being all that important, it looks like. What is this? Oh, okay. That has been properly eliminated. This is the first time we've seen a player-eliminated thing. The Academy and the heroes who refine their skills there can turn the tides of battles in vastly enriched systems. It is not surprising, therefore, that all civilizations in the galaxy secretly desire insight and control of that powerful establishment. Word has come out from the establishment, however, that they seek additional growth and recruitment from the lesser civilizations of the galaxy. Apparently, the secretive leader of the Academy feels that these less powerful communities of sentience are underrepresented and underserved on the stage of galactic diplomacy. His request seems a bit odd, but there is an advantage to be gained and knowledge to be gleaned. So, ensure that the population from minor saves reaches 562 at minimum in the whole galaxy. The thing is, we're going to kill an awful lot of minor civ dudes in the near future, so that might not happen. Alright, with elections approaching, you've begun to take note of growing support for minority parties within your government. So we can reduce the cheat cost during elections, but have a chance of being discovered, or just, I mean, whatever. We're horrifying autocratic monsters, so. Alright, what are you going to do now? I guess he can just kind of chill here and shoot probes in this direction for a while. Also, in this direction, we can get a much better idea of what we're looking at. Now, I don't know how long it takes the AI to win a game with one of the internal victory types. I'm assuming that system that voted pacifist was one of the ones we took from the from the Unfallen. Alright, yeah. People still love military. And now we have access to the best military law, and we actually have a lot more influence income, although we also have a lot more citizens. But plus 50% damage on weapon modules, and plus 50% troops damage. Oh, this is... I think I thought this was the top military law before. But this is the top military law. That's a pretty good law. Unfortunately, 4 per citizen. We are 112 citizens. So we need like 500 influence income to sustain that law. And my experience so far, counterintuitively, has been that if you go after a law and can't sustain it, it tends to just kind of fall off. Even if you have a stockpile of influence and you could keep it up for a couple of turns, it tends to just stop. So this lets me make 2 more trade subsidiaries. And allows me to double the trade value of my systems by building a thing. Do we have an antimatter source? We currently do not, so I don't really need to go for the antimatter tech. We probably should go back to military stuff. Now that we have a source of adamantium, in fact, a couple of sources of adamantium, going after adamantium upgraded weapons actually is probably a good idea. Okay, in 20 turns, clear the galaxy of the 9 Vodyani rebel fleets. 6 of them have already been destroyed. I'm not going to bother.
Will do what is best for the families.
What? You do? I do the what now? What did you do? What's the sneaky thing you did? I don't feel like you were... Am I confused or are they confused? It doesn't seem like a sneaky thing happened. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, man. Okay, so I took a dead point, but actually there's kind of not a lot of great points left. Here, we'll pick up the other level of this, get some more industry and food on our various worlds. Okay, so we need 4 more command points to fill out this fleet. We have some. Okay. 1 more command point to fill out this fleet. We're almost back. Yeah, so I guess we just head to Remor as soon as we're ready. I'm wondering if this ship should be... if this fleet should be at Justium, maybe? Because Green could come across to try to take stuff from us, right? I think we should be ready for that. Maybe we should go after Purple first? Or sort of Magenta? No, this has got me nervous. As well as this, but one thing at a time. Yeah, let's do Green first. So, you probably should be parked at Justium, and then we'll make more ships here in Guyana, and they'll both go to Hydrus when that becomes feasible. Here's hoping I'm not getting into something that I can't get myself out of. And then we also have this war of conquest going on up here to worry about, but I mean, that's kind of minor. Alright, so then Guyana needs to go, like, Butcher, Marauder, Slicer, probably another Butcher, yeah, whatever. Okay, we're actually going to run out of titanium, it looks like. Whatever, it's fine. What's our titanium intake? 13 per turn? Yeah, we'll be okay.
The Vodyani and our church acknowledge you.
Howdy.
By my cloth, your actions deserve the...
Are they? I think she's mistaken. Okay, well this should be this should probably be completely free. I doubt we'll take any damage at all. Oh, I have to formally declare war on them. So they just have the one world, right? Yeah, they have 70 dudes. I don't want to have to bring my ships like back home to refill them on manpower. So let's siege these guys down a little bit, and then we'll take them. Crensolutus. Yep, systems need approval. Alright, somebody else has made a trade clearing bureau. These things happen. Oh, sorry. I apparently was not even having them move all the way over. We probably can go, right? Yeah, let's do it. Hey, Green. Haven't actually met Green. Well, let's just show up on their doorstep. That'll be exciting for them. I have access to some of the marketplace, right? Yeah, I can just buy a bunch of titanium. Let's say I need 100 titanium. It's not even that expensive. Okay. Make me some ships. And I know we have upgrades in the pipe, but I'm not going to just wait. I mean, we could use some manpower. That's maybe not the system where I want to do a chain gang, though. We could use just like a hit of manpower really badly. Yeah, this system's still growing. It's not really doing a great job. Hey, the mutiny is probably playing a large part. It didn't really affect the system's food output as much as I was hoping it would. Yeah, I guess all this arid stuff. Well, I guess let's just make a ship. I honestly don't know what to do with this system. We don't need to strain our manpower even more. But we have very few, like, manpower neutral building choices, because we're not researching buildings nearly as quickly as we can complete them. Alright. What is this? I'm being attacked. Oh no! Whatever shall we do? Okay, they're already down to 63%.
Be content. Fortune smiles.
Oh, hey.
For Horatio is willing to speak with you.
We've met original Horatio. He's the OH. Fortune smiles.
Your
Not
contact
for you
with us
so
brings
much.
more worry than joy. Horatio.
Good instincts. That guy knows what's up. Well, he does now, anyway. Alright, so we're building stuff. Everybody's working. Things are happening. Oh, I was supposed to merge this guy in. Whatever. We'll get down there at about the same time. We'll merge them. No, wait. That's the scavenger ship. Oops. This guy was supposed to... Whatever. You know what? We'll figure it out. Something tells me that this dude does not have the military power necessary to repel me. Because I've been building nothing but ships for like 70 turns. He has a very impressive garrison, though, on this world. Okay, Krensalutis has access to a new tier of stuff. It's like plus 40% industry is a really powerful skill, but I don't even need it. Like, we can't not take it. But man, I have way more industry than is necessary, probably. So let's see, we have the ability to convert industry into dust. Maybe the thing I should be doing is trying to research the ability to convert industry into science or something? What is this? The ships are all, like, double wide. Yeah, because, like, Geno can produce all these ships every turn, but actually utilize him. It's not going to be any less tedious for me having 10 million of them, you know? Let's just get this over with. We have assimilated them. That's a nice way to put that. I lost one guy. Can you believe it? It's pathetic. Alright. Oops. Now we probably should stay put to defend it, right? Oh, I need a colony ship. How quickly could you produce a colony ship? Yeah, because we have to take over Kochab the old-fashioned way. We do have a limit to the number of systems that we're allowed to take over, and we're, you know, past it. But, like, who cares? A little bit, who cares? My systems don't seem to be revolting or anything. I'm just making my it's making my influence and my food output bad. But like, I don't super care about those things. The amount of food we're getting now is good enough. We could be getting more manpower, but we're still doing okay just making ships that aren't fully manned. I don't know, it kind of seems like I don't need to worry about my approval. It seems odd that that's all the mechanic does. Alright, let's go with conquering. We're maybe going to win a conquest victory. That might be the most likely of our types. Ooh, apparently we're going to stop right here. You have 5 move, and he had 4. You know what? Why don't you just sit back in the hangar for a second? We're not ready for you, it turns out. Oh, I didn't mean to click on the system. I was trying to... So what is this? I can't see what this is. It doesn't appear to actually be at the system. Let's fire some probes, because the probe ship got here first. We already know what's down this star lane, but I'm curious to see if there are any ships posted down here. Okay, Guyana needs to produce some more guys. Wow, we're at 3 slicers per turn now. Oh, you still have stuff to build. To be perfectly honest, at this point, anything that's useful, just build it. What is the value of these ships being here? Go play guard over there. You guys this way. Okay, so he's brought some ships up against us. He's got some hunters. They are very teched out for beam stuff, which means that they will be very, very bad against our fleet. I mean, their damage will be decent. And he's also teched out for long-range combat, so we can maintain some long-range combat. I think our rockets should beat their lasers. Wow, very thoroughly. Hold on, let's look at the advanced track here. Yeah, I mean, I guess we tremendously outgunned them, so that's not really that surprising. We got a tough garrison, though. This is going to take some time. Okay. We handled this already? Yeah, everybody's doing stuff. I don't know what these minor faction ships are doing, just guarding this system in the middle of nowhere. Oh, we found his home planet with the sensors. These guys just attack you instantly no matter what, huh? It's unwise. These are just shuttles? Huh. Sneaky pirates. Well, I mean, they're pretty sneaky. It probably has been a long time since any player has known where they are. Okay, we almost have Justium actually under our control and projecting an influence bubble, but I think taking over Hydrus is the thing that's really going to do it for us. Okay, so we destroyed some of their shuttles. Some random civilian transport fleets hanging out. We definitely want to siege this planet for a while before we attack it. That's a lot of defenses. We should be able to get Horatio down pretty quickly, I would think. Now, I need a lot of systems, right? Like a huge number of systems in total. I mean, a little bit of a chicken and the egg scenario here. Like, I need more influence to be able to use the laws that improve my approval rating, but I need to improve my approval rating to get my influence up quickly, so... Oh my god, you guys. Everybody just make dust for a while? Like, I kind of don't need any more ships to manage. I'm already having trouble. Just keeping everybody in line. Let's build anything that's valuable anywhere we can. And then every place else is just getting set to make dust for a while. Okay, a lot of these systems still have a lot of things to build that have value. Because I think we're going to be okay with the number of ships we have right now, at least for a little while. What's this? You want a truce? Obviously the answer to that is no. Why would they think that I declare war on them, we fight for a couple of turns, I win hugely during those fights, and then I take a truce? Like, they don't think they should pay me or anything? I think they should at the very least try to pay me. That's just realism right there. Being realistic. Okay, yeah, we have so many ships. Way too many ships. Alright, what makes sense as our starting world here in Kochab? Hold on, I don't need to see all that. It should be a place that has both food and industry, ideally. Yeah, that'll do. And that's also the one that has the adamantium. Wow, a Garden of Eden. Alright, let's make this happen as quickly as possible. Over here, Guyana. What's the situation around Guyana? The situation is probably Guyana does not need to produce any more troops for a little while. It's mutinous, that's kind of, you know, whatever. Let's just make some dust. Alright, this system is pretty screwed up. I think we can probably hit them now. They might conscript against us, that would be a little bit of a bummer, but... Oh, they did, and it didn't even really matter. We destroyed their tractable armaments. It's probably necessary. Alright, so we are currently invading. Over here we definitely want to spend some more time. I definitely feel like I have a better grasp of the war systems. Okay, so all of the fleets that don't have orders are actually doing a thing that is important. And it kind of looks to me like we maybe are going to be able to get away with just not bothering to care about our approval. It's making us grow more slowly, but a lot of our growth is going to be us taking over populations, right? Yeah, preemptive bombing. I actually don't care about the state of the world or the population on the world, so I can just be horrific all the time. Works fine. Alright, everybody go get him. Okay, 64%. This is happening. Welcome to the Empire, everybody. They only have 40 soldiers. We have pretty full manpower in this fleet, don't we? Ooh, not really. A lot of this fleet's ships were built while we were suffering from a manpower shortage, so never mind. We'll just chill for a couple of turns. Remor is going to need to build all of the things that it can build. Yeah, this is not probably the most optimal. The most optimal thing would be to continue building ships forever, I guess. But I'm making some allowances here for my own ability to effectively manage groups of ships. So, what would give us the most influence? Stuff over here is usually good for influence. Xenoanthropology? Plus influence where happy? No, I need influence to drag me up into happy. Okay, a culture center. That would help. Culture center built in someplace with a decent system level. Actually, we have the ability to do level 3 modernization now. So +4 food per citizen. Yeah, why don't we make this our level 3 upgrade? Because we have all those resources coming in. We'll just start building this in as many places as we can. We're gonna... Okay, we've run out. We have another probe. May as well fire it over here. Yeah, it kind of looks like he's not prepared for war, which is a really bad place to be when you are completely surrounded by cravers. Also, it's a really good thing that we're dealing with Hydras, because this is getting to be a little extreme. Yeah, he just doesn't have the ships, man. Okay, more miners want to fight. Happy to help with that. We don't actually have this system blockaded. What am I thinking? $36.12. We could give that another turn or two of siege. Okay, welcome to the team. Alright, so now we completely surround this guy. Yeah, I could build some more fleets, and my turns are going to be like a year long, but I guess it's the right thing to do. I'm so used to running with a small army because of the fact that there are significant costs to running with a huge army in a lot of other 4X games, but it kind of seems like you do just want to build troops forever in this game. Now, geez, we're going to have some actual resource difficulties here. How about we build the Butcher in Guyana? Get it done faster. What did I do? Oh, I was the first to invade. Yep. That seems right. I have no trouble believing that. Alright, where are these guys going? I guess just head to Guyana. Join up with these dudes, we'll declare war on Magenta. The Lumeris are, I think, pretty likely to be the ones who win the game if I don't win the game, so makes sense to take these guys out. Okay. Yeah, just build a lot of basics. Population is being abducted on Nair by... Okay. Alright, Blue.
Families will do what is best for the families.
Also, Bonnie. So that's what they do, huh? They just show up and they abduct my dudes? Well, obviously, go away. I'm sure he'll just retreat. Why does he think he can do this at a place where I have a fleet? What makes him think that he'll get away with that? Seems crazy to me. Alright, I think we can probably go for this now. So let's take you guys, merge you up together, and invade. This is going to take a couple of turns of invading, but it will be worth it. Yeah, the Horatio, they seem to only have these medium-sized ships, which are not well-suited to fighting us. He's had an awful lot of peace this game. I think it's given him some false ideas about how things work. Obviously, don't let anybody just leave. What's the fastest way to get to here? Okay, they would just take a direct path off of Guyana. Get our second trade company going. Yeah, Governor heroes do seem to level up pretty quickly. It's just the Fleet Commander heroes. Because, like, let's look at our heroes real quick. Yeah, these two have been engaged in combat constantly for quite some time. They are almost 10 levels behind the guy that we put on our systems. Seems a little odd. Oh, I mean merch. Alright. So we definitely don't want to engage here. Yeah, the fleet that we're building on Guyana now, plus this fleet, will converge on Wyrix once this fleet is large enough. We'll just get on that. Okay, we got our interspecies HR division. Where do I want to put that? I can put it on Guyana. Yeah, just absolutely obliterate everything on the surface that doesn't look like one of us. I am not in the mood for playing games with these Horatio dudes. Oops, that was the, I just attacked with my scout ship, but apparently the thing I attacked was also a scout ship. Get him! We believe in you, Scavenger! Yeah, I made him flee. Cool. Yeah, and we did that. So... let's just go ahead and head to their capital. We can form up over here. Now he has a defender. Okay, yeah, it kind of looks to me like he's completely screwed, so let's just take this really fast. So Phaeton and Rotanev both have huge influence bubbles. I don't know what he's doing, but it's working. Huh. Yeah, that's an interesting system improvement. Alright, so where do we want to make our culture thingy? I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Just make it somewhere. Because we're not going to be taking anything over with our sphere of influence anyway. Actually, maybe Gano, though. Well, maybe the highest population area? Yeah, maybe Guyana, actually. Because Guyana's base culture output is theoretically higher. And so the percentage bonus will be more meaningful here. And once we have enough influence to actually be able to hold on to our plus approval per war law, I think we're going to have a much easier time holding it together. Can you imagine this Craver force, but with, like, charisma? That'd be unstoppable. Yeah, everybody make colonial rights. Let's see if we can maybe drive our approval up above 0. So the next big play is planetary specialization. And we should do one more research here. Let's just grab the other hull, I guess. And that'll give us access to the larger ships as well. I'm kind of scattershot in my research priorities still. I'm still just sort of getting a grasp of what seems important. On the whole, though, I would say as a learning game, this has been very successful. I feel much more prepared. And it's still... I would go so far as to say probable that we will lose this game. I don't know that we'll be able to... Whoa, that was loud. I don't know that we'll be able to get toward any of the victory conditions fast enough to stop somebody from winning an internal one. Okay, he actually has some ships over here. Alright. What looked like a huge asteroid approaching one of your system's stars turned out to be a fragment of an ancient planet. Ah, yes. Plus 10% science and approval. Random tech. I'm gonna take a random tech. Alright, own the system producing the most food in the galaxy. Virtual artifacts. I don't think we've seen this luxury before. You have Horatio population in your empire, and they come with a certain preconception as to what beauty is. In fact, they are throwing down their pens and makeup kits in frustration at having to live alongside all these other uglier species. You don't have to live anywhere, buddy. Whether it is a refusal to work or simply a moment of pique, they are insisting that you remove all other species from planets that have Horatio population. Though it is unlikely that they will riot in the streets, as they are not generally that rowdy, they are perfectly capable of staying at home and crippling your production. The unhappy Horatio are mainly located on the Rimar and Hydrus systems. So we could resettle... We could figure this out. We can make that happen. Or we could reach 249 industry on Rimar and Hydrus in less than 20 turns. You're running an empire, not a kindergarten. Horatio have to work like everybody else. Rimar and Hydrus. Okay, Rimar's not that far off of 249 industry, and Hydrus is actually over it. So yeah, I'm going to refuse to cater to them. Let's just get Rimar's industry figured out. Actually, we're already working on it. Craver Dark Ops. Huh. We should probably build this in a lot of places. So that'll be a good thing to build as we finish getting this group of ships out to prepare for the next group of ships being even better. Oh, you're not actually at the system. You're just outside of it. Okay. Hi. Maybe you could not do that here. Look, there's lots of other races to abduct. You don't want us. We're wasps.
We hail your rational leadership.
Huh. Are you trying to be friends with me? That's weird. You're a weird person. Probably what's happening is they're terrified. Makes sense. So what is this here? It's just another imposer that got moved in after we attacked. I actually could have attacked it. We had more fleets with action points. With this many ships in orbit, I imagine we'll bring down the garrison here pretty quickly. Okay, so we have forced a retreat. Let us Oh, this fleet doesn't have any manpower. Okay, you guys, go down there and conquer that world. Okay, so what did we get? We got Kairos. Oh, yes. This thing. I'm not even going to bother optimizing all of these systems, because I'm kind of very focused on blowing everything up right now. So this fleet has pretty poor manpower. This fleet has actually none. So you guys go over here. You guys need to stay put, probably. This fleet needs 3 more points. It probably needs to be 3 slicers. So let's pop this dude out. Merge him into here, and then there. Okay, this fleet also has actually no manpower. So I'm going to send these big fleets over to Jovanus. We can't conquer it, but we can rain down the A2S slugs on it. That's going to be the plan. How's this fleet doing on manpower? That's enough. That's enough for fighting. Do you have the manpower for some conquering? You do, okay. You guys, I don't even know what I want you to do. Get back up here and probe Magenta's territory, I suppose. That doesn't seem like a bad idea. Alright, we gotta chase these dudes off. I am getting very tired of them. Okay, so we've unlocked the ability to research the large ship, obviously. Insectoid translation. +1 approval per number of ships in the Empire. Hold on a second now. That's something we can just build everywhere? Hell yeah. This is going first. There we go. Yeah, that's something that we need in every system. Okay, you have finished with your huge industry upgrade. Now this is the part where I've traditionally, it has seemed a little short on good system stuff. Yeah, and in fact we're definitely seeing that again. Well, I suppose we'll do this. Not that I expect that our ships will, our worlds will ever get attacked, so we probably won't need troop defense, but it's better than taking a fleet skill, I guess. It's at least possible that our troops get attacked at some point. Alright, so what am I looking at here in terms of systems? I need 36, was it? That's not what I want. Victory. Yeah, and I'm at 13. Doesn't feel very likely that I'll get there in time. Okay. The Lumeris have to be interfered with probably pretty quickly. Although, as we saw last time, that notification that somebody is close to victory actually triggers really far away from the victory conditions. So we probably have time. Oh, interesting. Altair is being invaded. The Horatio are attacking the Lumeris right now. Well, shoot. If I had realized that was happening, I would have gone for the Lumeris first. This actually might be why we're being so successful. His ships aren't at home. I attacked with the wrong fleet, but we still probably will win. And I guess the benefit there is that he doesn't... Oh, I was going to say is that he probably won't retreat. But I guess he still did. Oh, we've been formally warred.
You got it.
Okay. So they're attacking Nair. I mean... Whatever. I guess you get it. What do I want to do here? We could tactical surrender and then come in and reclaim it quickly. Or we could conscript to make it a worse system, basically. And drain some of their manpower. Now let's just tactical surrender. You guys, go reclaim that real quick. I'm hoping that we'll be able to catch their ships before they leave. I don't think that it should describe a surrender as a grave failure. We want... Honestly, I kind of want another commander at this point. We probably don't want a counselor. What are the skills in the... I'm assuming the Unfallen skills are mostly system-related. Actually... Plus repair on our ships would be nice. Plus 1% fleet health per current command points? That's cool. Extra free movement speed. Yeah, you know what? Tree Guy, welcome aboard. Thustrellin. You get to be the commander of... Actually, this fleet, probably. Hold on. This fleet. You to lead the assault against your ancient enemies, those guys that we met the other turn. Are these guys stuck in space? Haven't they been just outside this system for some time now? Yeah, it may just be that my turns are taking so long I don't remember. You guys should definitely fight. By hitting all of their worlds at once, we're kind of leaving these retreating ships nowhere to go. let's grab these XP upgrades, because I can definitely use for all of my ships to be more powerful as they come out. Alright, all those guys are doing important stuff. Yeah, I don't expect that the Lumeris are terribly impressive militarily, but, you know, maybe we'll be surprised. Oh, I forgot. I need to do upgrades to my system designs. So what do we have here? I engaged before looking. That's probably not a good habit. Okay, so they're using projectile weapons, which we are good at defending against, and they have energy shields, which will not defend against our weapons. That said, their projectile weapons will help bring down some of our torpedoes. Hey guys, we're back. Wait, I can't... Okay. I can't re-invade because the system's not a colony? It was a colony before, wasn't it? And what is this nonsense? How dare you? I will expend some manpower to steal food from your colony and bring it to my colony. Yeah, okay, these Lumeris... they want to have an actual war. Well, they picked a good time while I have so many ships engaged with the Horatio. It's a smart move. We should be able to take these guys out, though. Siege is a slow process. Fairly certain, but slow. We have 70 troops, or 70 infantry and 15 tanks. So I think we can do 1 or 2 more turns of siege here and then we'll be good. This one needs to go on for a while. Yeah, quite a while. I do wish you got XP when people retreated. It seems like a very easy way to just stymie your opponent and prevent them from getting any value out of entering your stuff. Oh wow, the Horatio actually managed to take a system off of her. I'm impressed. It's really good. Alright, so Kocheb should be ours. I don't know what's going on with Nair. It definitely was a colony, wasn't it? Apparently I'm just not allowed to take it back. Just seems very silly. I wonder if this has something to do with the mechanics of the Lumeris, which I don't really know. The Lumeris, please. I'm not a big fan of the pirates either, but... Okay, we did it. It ended up being a compromise, as the Horatio were allowed to design new offices and plants. While there's a bit more green and gold than you might like, the unrest is over and they're back at work. Good. Yeah, we have a lot of little piddly Lumeris fleets and stuff. Yeah. So if they're going to send their fleets out piecemeal just to harass our colonies, it's actually not that big of a deal. And it keeps them busy. What is this? Why are you still producing ships? Wow, 3,000 dust from that? Okay, they're starting to bring in some bigger stuff. 2 medium-sized... and they're just retreating. It's embarrassing. So once we take all 4 of these systems simultaneously, they're going to have to throw everything they have into their fight with the Lumeris, because it's the only way they'll be able to try to rebuild. I refuse. Once he's down to just Altair, I actually will accept a truce if he offers me a good one. Shockingly, the latest political survey suggests the people enjoy winning all these wars. How's my empire-wide approval right now? Still overwhelmingly mutinous. We got a couple of planets that are okay. Okay. Like I said, all of this stuff is important. Just build. We'll take care of you. Probably. I think we could probably start this invasion. Yeah. Preemptive bombing, do the maximum possible damage, because again, I don't particularly care about the state we leave the place in. We can rebuild. But I want to consolidate my fleets a little bit more. I don't like how far apart everything is. We could be defending each other more effectively. Alright, let's keep probing. Alright, everybody's building important stuff. Soon, we will be able to construct high-level ships everywhere. How many turns out are you? Okay. Yep, just keep hammering it. And we are destroying these planets well before we are able to get any any kind of foothold on them. Oh, they're fighting back. They probably have a lot of population that they can burn through conscription. Oh, stuff's happening. Oh, the wave of attacks has failed and you have learned valuable lessons. First, yes, we know about Isiander. My participation is too low for me to deserve any reward. In 20 turns, make sure you own the trade company producing the most dust in the galaxy. 800 science is not a bad reward. Okay. I don't know where all these ships are coming from. I guess they must be bringing them back from the front. We traded a Marauder for their entire fleet. We didn't really take any meaningful damage aside from that. Okay, I would like it if you would please stop messing with my supply ships. This is very annoying to me. That went really well for them. Okay, they changed over to defensive, more appropriate defensive stuff. They want to keep going. Do I want to change tactics? Probably not, honestly. We're going to have a morale bonus here because they're definitely down to 1 flotilla. Yeah, alright. We'll beat them. It's not going totally perfectly. Oh, hey, finally a level. I mean, we're not getting a lot of benefit out of our shields, honestly, but... So we're going to have to redesign our ships a little bit. Kren Salutis, you need to... I don't even know what, man. I guess that's a skill that affects colonies. You could take that. So yeah, we're gonna have to... Yeah. Listen, I'm all about friendship with you for now, because fighting you would be very distracting. Okay, so we're almost done here. Ooh, they have jets. Yeah, they're evolving their defenses. Now, these guys are not learning anything. Or maybe they don't have the resources to do redesigns. But we're bouncing their ships from system to system pretty easily. Okay, you guys are running... Yeah, we can definitely afford a repair. How are you not all the latest designs? It's embarrassing. I'm sure we can burn through this one frigate without needing to without needing to do any changes. But we're gonna have to start building new ships in a second here. So why don't we adjust the designs a little bit? Now the butchers have always been sort of split between the damage types, right? Nope. In fact, we are all the way in on ballistics. Okay, I don't even think necessarily that being deep on ballistics is a bad idea, but we're going to need to change it up a little bit. So these have lower anti-missile efficiency, but higher crew killed per hit. A better crit chance, and of course better damage. It's not hugely better, but it's better. What is our income rate on these? 8. Okay. So we can definitely afford to do some retrofitting here. So let's figure this out. Now we're still facing enemies that are doing projectile attacks a lot. I'd like to get some lasers in here, but we have to research some advanced lasers first. Is one of these a defensive/support slot? No. Because if we're going to try to swap in some energy stuff, we might want our plasma intensifiers running. But I guess for now, let's still do some torpedoes. Maybe I just want to go to full bullets? Because, like, the difference between my best energy weapon and my best, well, close range. If we could only fight at short range, our plasma beams are actually pretty comparable to our best slugs. Well, except for all the extra stuff, I guess. So if we switch entirely to slugs, we're still going to be fighting through rough defenses. Man, I'm not very pleased with the idea of going to lasers when we don't have any good laser weapons. But with our opponent's defenses being entirely against projectile weapons, the damage difference is so significant. We've seen a lot of people get totally trashed because they went too hard on plasma beams and couldn't get in close before they got destroyed. This is a 16 adamantium ship. This is like 2 turns of income. Well, I guess that's what the dust is for. We do have some basic ass lasers here. You know what? Hold on. Let's try to figure out what our tactics are going to be, because that might actually help inform our decision here a little bit. Because we could go to something like influential or shrapnel munitions, or even team spirit. Actually, I really like team spirit. We are going to tend to have more command points just due to being who we are. So why don't we pull in team spirit? I can hold on to turtle. Turtle's also useful. Keep barrage fire on. Okay, so we have a good reason to outfit ships for close range combat. And if we're outfitting for close range combat anyway, sneaking a couple of opal beams in there is probably not a terrible idea. Or plasma beams. This has 42 DPS when installed, and this is 50 DPS with all this extra stuff and crit chance and whatnot. No. I want to apply. That'll help cut down on the strategics, and it'll give us a little bit of versatility against their armor. So let's swap this to a beam. And the Marauder... There we go. But we probably need to try to put together a little bit more of an energy offense. Okay. I don't think we need to do any retrofits right now, but we are going to start building some of these new ships. Oh, we don't have our XP thing yet in this system. Let's get that. Let's get these guys out. What is the manpower of this fleet? Do they have manpower? Ooh, they are fully loaded actually. Do I want to run them over to green territory? No, let's head them up toward the conflict. Megris is also going to need to build Dark Ops. Vienna is finished with the Dark... No, it's not. Why did I think I was finished with it in so many places? Wait, is this something I can do repeatedly? Hold on. Oh, I think it is. I think I can just... Huh. I did not realize. Well, we're going to need some more ships, though. Let's build some ships right now. We have a ton of manpower. Holy crap, the output of this system. So our command point limit is 12 right now. Ah, we can almost build a fleet in a turn. Alright, we are sieging. Okay, we'll take care of that next turn. Yeah, I think we're good. So that's gonna have to be where we call it for today. Come back next time. I have maybe gotten myself in a little bit over my head. We're sort of completely submerged in war. Actually, before we jump out, 184. We could turn this on. No, we actually don't have that sustainable. So like if I turn this on, right? We're at negative influence, but we should be able to do this for quite some time, right? We can be minus 151 for a long time. Let's see if it actually keeps the law in place. So come back next time. We're going to continue exploring mechanics, and we're going to see if we can't maybe wipe out 2 players in a video now. It's escalation. And we'll see you then.